So hello all, and let me walk through you what we have built in our project phase, backend project phase. So let me allow me to share my screen now. So here we are. So greeting from team, good morning all from my side and also from the side of Carrying On team. So we have built a web app and what it does. So first thing first, it's a gender specific web app. This will predict user next period date and their ovulation phase date. Achha, what is ovulation phase date and what is ovulation phase? So ovulation phase is a phase when woman has a higher chance of getting pregnant. So what is the key feature of our web app? By this web app, now user don't need to remember anything about their menstrual cycle. We at Caring Aunt got user covered with that. We send notification on phone via text 1 day prior to the menstrual cycle. The sub key feature, we have implemented stats feature where user can see their all past period history from the date she joined Caring Aunt. So how the web app works? The initial step in the website is a user registration. At the very first beginning, we are taking users' personal details, name, email, age, phone number, and password, where age is an optional entity. As the user register with us, we generate a token right away that the user do not have to log in again to access the site. Once the user registered with us, we generate the token so that the user redirected to the menstrual details page. And after the registration, uh, the user give her past period details, which are user past period date, menstrual cycle length, and the period length of the user. By upper details, we will be calculating users' future period dates and ovulation date. One spoiler, one spoiler from our side, that if the user periods are irregular, this may have trouble us pinpointing the exact day of the period and ovulation date. Ovulation date. But that doesn't happen more often. So some useful and not so useful information for that user can change her profile. We have given that functionality, and user can read some pre-existing blogs, can see her period stats. We have implemented the delete user feature also. We have implemented both the databases, Mongo hosted on Atlas and Postgres hosted on Elephant SQL. We have implemented ES6 features. We have used Babel, all Babel commands, deployed both the codes on Heroku. We are using an MVC pattern in the code. You can see it on our GitHub repo that we are using all the MVC pattern. Here we have a controller, middleware, models, routes, and views. So MVC is here. Expression in the validations. So why we choose this project? We saw a lot of girls who struggle a lot with their periods. They used to actually remember dates of their cycle to keep a track of their periods. Sometimes they forget those dates. As a result, they messed up with their periods. As a solution of that, they need to set reminders and do all related stuff to keep the track of the periods, which I guess is not that efficient. So we decided to build a web app which keeps on track of their menstrual cycle and notify them prior to their periods and ovulation phase. Let's take a tour of our app, but before that, I want to bring this thing to your concern that we have implemented all front end also, but as this particular project is focused on the backend side more than the front end, so we decided to discontinue the front end, but we still have a template here. You can see that on our readme. If you click the deployed URL, the Mongo link, it will open the Mongo Heroku deployment link, which is caring-aunt.heroku.com, and the Postgres one is caringaunt/p.heroku.com. So here is a Mongo link and a Postgres. So we have implemented a template of Heroku on Heroku that of carrying on, but it's not that working. But user can see the pre-existing blog here. To click that on the footer, it comes to that home page again. Here is a login page. Here is a register new user, and here is the about page of our website. Here you can see the about page and login and blogs page doesn't require any authentication, or it doesn't require to be an our user to use the blogs and about of our page. This is a general entity. The user, if you are not a caring aunt family, you can read the blogs and read the about of our website. So let's take a tour of our app now. Let me jump onto the Postman. So let me walk through the sign up first, the user registration first. So here is the user registration. These things which are be requiring: the contact number, the password, the email, and the name. I already said that. The age is an optional entity here. So first, let's just head over to the validation that we have done. If we send a wrong key, what will happen then? We are receiving the 422 unprocessable entity. The error is saying the type key as name. So we are giving the wrong key here and showing this error. And what if it doesn't give a name? What happened? We are receiving a 422 unprocessable entity, and the error says name cannot be empty. Right name first. Let's include the name, and this is the email, and this is the email which I have generated for sample use of caring aunt. This is the sim.run.ca@gmail.com. So let me show you. What if I give this kind of email? So it will throw an error. You can see that we have used express validator and a regular expression here. So it will say email ID should be in correct format. So we have to write sim.run.ca.com. Age is here. And what if I give a wrong password? What if we give? So you can see the password shouldn't be empty, and length is also matters here. If I can show you that, the password should be length of the character. Let me give my name and the password, and you can see that the phone number is also a very important key in this website. That if we are giving a notification on the phone number, so we are not allowing user to give a wrong phone number with less digit of, we are having only we requiring a 10 digit of the phone number. This is the standard phone. So once we send all correct information, so yeah, you can see here The user is signed up successfully. It's registered to our website now. And once the user registered with us, we are sending her yes, the welcome email, and we are using HTML body here. That this is the HTML body. You can see the dear Simran Kapoor, from now onwards, taking care of your menstrual cycle is our responsibility. Regards, caring aunt. So you can see here, and as we are generating token on the registration itself, so user doesn't have to log in again to access the user home dashboard. And after that, the user is sign up successfully, registered successfully. We are redirecting the user to create the menstrual cycle, menstrual details page, where the user can fill the details. And here also we are using a regular expression and express validator. Actually, express validator is an npm package to validate the data entered by user. So what if I give 31st of May here and try to send it? So we're receiving an error that please provide the format of the date in YYY, MM, and DD. So we have to give 05 in May, 06 for June, and 10 for October, and 11 for November, like this. So we are having May, 31st of May, we are using 29 days of menstrual cycle length. Generally, menstrual cycle length stands between 28 to 31 days, but for fit girls, it's generally 28 or 29. So, as you can see, the Simran Kapoor here is a fit girl. So, it's having a menstrual cycle length of 29 days, and the period length is 5. So, period length is generally stands between 4 and 8 days in days, and we are taking a 5 days. So here also we are using express validator, as I have told you before. um, Let me send the wrong entity first, and it will give an error that please type key as period length. So we have to type it correctly. In future, when we are updating to the front end, we are also giving the user that front end validation. But when the malicious user trying to get into the developer tools and removing the front end validation, then this back end validation is plays a role. So yes, now menstrual detail is created successfully. Here is the detail that Sunday, May 31st, 2020. And yes, the details are here now. Here, one thing I want to tell you, if the user is not signed in here, it's not registered and not login, and he's creating a menstrual details, then it will throw an error that please authenticate first. As we are logged and registered, that that is why we are not getting that error that please authenticate. We are authenticated also. And once it created successfully, it will redirect us to the user profile, the home user home dashboard page. And the user is submitted successfully, all have done correctly, and then the user can upload his avatar also. Let me show you the how the user going to set his profile picture on our website. So upload profile picture. Let me get rid of this link here. So Heroku.com users me avatar. We'll go to body, Form data, avatar. Let's pick the avatar for Simran Kapoor. So sending it, and it gives a message that profile pic uploaded successfully. We can see the avatar also here. This is a get request, and yes, this is the profile picture which we have uploaded. And when the user is registered with us, he can see his profile, he can see the menstrual details, he can see the avatar, log out. Achha, we are also implemented log out from all devices, that we are generating tokens from different devices. If the user is in phone, he can log in and get different token, and if the user log out from there, from this, the given token is taken by us, but the machine, the actual registration token is not given, not taken. If the user register from user log out from all devices, then all the tokens will be deleted by us. So user can update the profile, user can update the menstrual cycle. After user update the menstrual cycle, we are also validating this, and when the user updates, after that we are again calling that method to calculate the date, and then we'll also calculate the notified date and the future period details. So user can delete the avatar from here, user can see the blogs here, user can delete the avatar. And if the user deletes, let me delete the user, and the user hits delete, we'll giving her a message that user deleted. And when the user deleted with us, we are sending him a goodbye mail that sorry to see you go. And this is also a HTML body that goodbye Simran Kapoor, hope to see you soon. And all this is written here. And this is the GitHub repo. So I want to show you the utils, that this is the email which we are sending, this is the HTML body we are sending that, and this is the two SMS details. The first is the notification of the that your period is coming. Let me show you that. Yes, the hey username, in our case it's Simran Kapoor, I guess. Yes. Is it Simran Kapoor? Yes, it's Simran Kapoor. That hey Simran Kapoor, this is to notify you that from tomorrow your period is going to begin from the current cycle. And notice that tomorrow in the message, the Twilio gives us that functionality that tomorrow, if you click on the message tomorrow, it will send you redirected you to the Google Calendar, and you can set the notification there also. And if we go to the evolution phase, then this message will appear to the user. Hey username, for the next 4 or 5 days you were on high time for getting a pregnancy. So these are the two major emails, the functionality which are given by the user. So that's it from my side. This is the walkthrough, and you can see this all in this GitHub page. This is a README. It's giving all the necessaries, endpoints of APIs. You can test it on. You can go to Anyling, the Mongo, and Postgres. They both are deployed. And this is the repository by AttainU, the university where we are learning full stack web development. So that's it from my side. Thanks a lot. See you soon and see you around.